So yeah, um, each of them has each of the category has sales objections, and then you understand that in this journey that you have been on since, there are series of objections that you have gone through. All right, now there are different objections in this particular case. One of the objections that you are going to get is that most times people will not want to buy from you because one, the price is too high, and then not that they cannot afford it, but they feel the price is not worth what you are offering. All right, they actually feel you are charging more than what it is worth. So what they want you to do is that you have to tell them, you have to clear their doubts about the price. Now, this is how to overcome it. Now, one of the objections is the price is too high. How do you overcome this kind of objection? There's a strategy to this. Response strategy. I put out the response strategy to this. One of the response strategies you should give them is simple: highlight value over price. You see why I told you earlier on that you cannot be selling only land and building in your communication and expect that you will sell easily, because there are several objections. There are several sales objections. Now, once you have these sales objections, it will not be easy. It will not be easy at all for you to overcome. Once you have these objections, what it means is that until you are able to handle them, you cannot bypass them. So how do you handle this? Highlight value over price. Emphasize the unique benefits of the property, like location, security, infrastructure, and potential for appreciation. Explain how the property's value aligns with its price by showcasing features and future investment. Now, look at this. At the beginning, I started by telling you that people have different reasons for their investments in properties. Now, if all you do is selling land and building to them, you are placing yourself at a disadvantage because you are not going to easily close them. So, what they want to hear is that I'm investing in commercial property. How would you know that they are investing in commercial property if you do not pre-qualify them? Pre-qualifying them gives you that information ahead of time. All right. So in this particular case, you've already seen that when they have issue of the price of that particular location is too high. So, oh no, sir. You see, when we if we're even trying to consider the price, you're actually getting this at a very affordable offer. You see, if we go about the availability of options, this particular location guarantees you security based on your investment option. You know, you are building a commercial property. Security is key, and this location guarantees maximum security. You can see that it's very close to quote a particular unique thing around there. If it is a hotel, if it is a school, if it is a company, if it's a church that is popular, so just quote something important. You can see, and this environment has already been opened up like 5 years ago. For here we have um all the necessary, I mean, we have electricity, and then this environment, they're all mounted. You can, everybody here uses prepaid meter. That could be an option. And then the road are well tarred. We have access road to this area. Secondly, if you are, even if you were building for private purposes, you can see that there are schools around for your kids. They are already basic infrastructure and basic amenities ready here. There are hospitals here. Everything you need around here is already met set. So this particular location is actually very low and affordable compared to the worth of it. With our estimation based on our value estimate, our estate valuer rather, based on what our estate valuer did the last time, this particular location is estimated to grow at about, you quote the percentage, if it is 30% growth per quarter, you quote it, which means that if you are investing this 10 million naira today, within the next 3 months, there will be 30% added to this property. That is only for the land. And imagine you erecting your building on this now, and then you start your investment, your and attracting your customers to this particular location. It means that this particular property percentage will skyrocket. So once you focus on highlighting the values over the price, you will eventually win them in. And because you are not emotional as well, all right, compare other locations. You can say, see, one of the reasons why I did not recommend that location that is sold for 2.5 million naira is that you have told me that you are building for commercial purposes and it's for short let apartment, and then this location is the best. So that other location, if it is for someone that is buying and want to build maybe in another 2 to 3 years, I would have said, yeah, that's a good one because it will be good for private property. But here, I'm recommending it for you because it has open. So you just make important comparisons. You don't just sound emotional that, no, this property is very cheap. Check the market value now. No. The moment you ask them to check the market value, you are pushing them to your competitors. You let them understand the market value. Now, if you offer payment plan, let them understand that the good thing is that your company can actually spread payments for them. All they need to do is to deposit 50% and then spread the balance across the remaining, you state the number of months, and then that handles the price objection. All right, that's an important objection. And then we have no objection number two.